Stars, folks. I know that you guys miss me playing Brawl Stars. I understand it. Like, and I still play the game. But I appreciate you guys still being like around for all that stuff, like being around to like support me regardless. And I still play. I'll play Brawl Stars in other people's streams. So like, let's say you guys ever go live or whatever, and got you, future. Thank you. If you guys ever go live or whatever, and you want me to be like a guest brawler or whatever, um, like just let me know what times, and if I'm able to do it, I'll go in on it. We'll do that. We'll do that whole thing. I mean, I do it for Wreckers. I do it for there's a couple other Brawl Stars players that I do it with. So it's like, just let me know. I have no problem. I love playing the game. It's still installed on my tablet. I just don't stream it, right? All right, so we got the herb buttermilk vinaigrette done. But we need to do more recipes. Did I finish the truffle butter? That truffle butter. I think that was the escargot butter, and I know for a fact I did do that. So, boom, W Twitch. Thank you, future. Vanilla ice cream. Yeah, vanilla ice cream. That's a basic one. Also, guys, if you don't know, you guys on Twitch and YouTube, the QR code right here, right there, that is for all my links, everything. So I don't know if I have TikTok on my link tree. If I don't have TikTok on my link tree, can someone let me know, please? Because I don't know. I haven't actually checked. Go from there. Oh no, I don't want it lined. God. I mean, technically lined is better, but fuck that shit. It doesn't feel as organic. There we go. So yeah. And again, like, guys, on all platforms, treat this as an AMA. Like, treat it like like, you guys got questions, whatever. Also, I noticed this today, like, it's like a natural red dry spot on my forehead, right in the middle of my forehead. So. So. Oh, hi, Sunflower. How are you doing? How are you doing, Sunflower? Hi. Also, guys, if you are ever making like ice cream base or whatever, then you're trying to do half and half, you can do like just straight half heavy cream, half milk on your end. But I always recommend getting half and half already made. It's hard to explain, but the way that they do it in the factory, wherever they do the processing for the half and half, they always get like stupid perfect. So you're gonna have a much more consistent product when you do it instead of just making half and half on your own. And it's like, oh well, half and half is just half cream, half milk. Yeah, but it's human error, all that shit, and on top of that, not all heavy creams are the same. Even if they all have the same fat content, they still are not. I look like a region. Hell yeah, I look like Italy. I don't know. Got yeah, there is an art to it. Also, hi, Demi. How are you doing, Jacob? Hi, darn. So ice cream base is almost like the way that you do ice cream base. If you're doing eggs and everything is like any other custard that you're doing. Like if you guys don't know how to do custards, essentially you want to temper the eggs as much as you can, and then from there you do whatever cooking process that you're trying to achieve. So as long as you have like your custard made, your eggs are tempered, you can cool it back down and then use it for whatever application you're going to do in the future. As long as because once you temper it, everything gets like meshed, right? I'm doing all right, Jacob. Doing all right. Winding down is what I'm doing. All right, ice cream is done. Oh, the double chocolate mousse. So the double chocolate mousse that we are currently using for the rest at the restaurant is actually the one. It's the exact same recipe that we use for another restaurant that is not our. It's a restaurant called. I don't know if they're still around. They're called Morton's. Let me look it up. Let me see if they're still around. Morton's. They're Morton's Steakhouse. Yep, Morton's Steakhouse. Yep. Uh, we use their uh, chocolate mousse recipe. It's good. It's a great chocolate mousse. It's easy enough to. Well, okay, so the way they wrote the recipe is way fucking overdone. Do I still play? I still play Brawl Stars. I just don't stream it anymore. So I converted the recipe to make a lot more sense, right? They call it the double chocolate mousse. We just call it chocolate mousse at the restaurant. Because I don't want to call it anything else. Because I don't. Why do you need to overcomplicate shit? Alright, so. Yeah. Ooh. One second. All right. So, why is it so hard to make food that tastes good? That is a bad question, Per. Samuel. How are you doing, Per? That's a bad question, Samuel, even though there is no such thing as a bad question. Um, so, it's hard. Okay, I guess it's not as a bad question. When you really think about it, I think it's hard to make good food because you do not know what good food is, and I genuinely mean that. If you have never had good food, you will never make good food. And if you're wondering why food is good or not, or like, oh man, that's great, it's because you don't want to like go out of your way to make that good food. You're not going out of your way to make that recipe or learn why does it taste this way or anything like that. But making basic good food is not as hard as what everyone tries to do, which is why during my cooking streams I condense everything down in an hour so you guys can know, like, hey, from start to finish, less than an hour, you know, in almost every single case. I design the streams around that so that way you guys can have that confidence. So if you got a snippet of like what those cooking streams look like, just go on my TikTok, just like browse and see how stupid I get, right? But all those dishes are well, except for like one of them, are goddamn delicious. One of them I was like really riffing it. So how can you try good food? You just gotta do it. How many trophies do I have in Brawl Stars? I don't know. I really don't. I never really cared for trophies when I was playing Brawl Stars streaming. So how do you try you try good food by eating? That's, and as a chef, and I tell other cooks, the most important, one of the most important things you can do to help yourself learn how to cook is just to eat everything, taste everything, taste everything. So that way you, because you're not tasting food, you're tasting memories. And when you realize, like, oh, I remember why things taste the way that they are, that's what you're trying to get at. That's what you're trying to achieve. When you are, think about the first time you had grilled cheese and tomato soup, if that's something that you had, or the first time that you had like rice and chicken. Just those things. It's like, you know, it sounds so basic, but now think about like another time that you've had it without actually eating rice and chicken, right? Like, when was the last time you had those flavors without eating rice and chicken? As long as you understand that, then, you know, you're going to, you'll understand how to cook. Because it's like, oh, it's salty, it tastes like strawberries, or it tastes like those things. And so when you do it, you start to put in a little bit of those ingredients. How, like, the process of cooking is easy, learning how to balance flavors is hard, you know. Do I like banana bread? I fucking love banana bread. Actually, one of actually the only other recipe that is on my Discord that I have not contributed is a banana bread recipe, and I'm gonna try it. I have not eaten this recipe, but I am gonna try it. So if you guys want access to it, scan the code, go from there. How did I know I love chicken? Everyone loves chicken rice. If you don't like chicken and rice, then you are a cat. You're a kitty cat. No, cats love chicken and rice. You are a piece of shit if you don't like chicken and rice. How about that? There we go. We'll just make it easier like that. Not a human, a piece of shit. Everyone loves chicken and rice. Top 5 best foods. Shit. That's a good question. I've never been asked that. I love fried rice. I love KFC. Oh, shit. I got KFC right here. Fried chicken in general, not necessarily KFC. I love burgers. God, see, it's so hard. Ramen. I love ramen. I'm a slut for ramen. And I'm a slut for mac and cheese. I'm a slut for mac and cheese. I'm a big fucking slut for mac and cheese. If I see mac and cheese on a menu, even if it's for a kid or whatever, I will still order that mac and cheese and I will eat it. It's just a thing I do. Yeah, see guys, I got orange soda today instead of the non-alcoholic beer because having a non-alcoholic beer will still get you fucking flagged on TikTok. It's so stupid. So fucked. Oh, wait. See, I still need to, like, redo this. So, coat chocolate with cocoa powder. My favorite restaurant to go to is closed. So a restaurant, I don't really go to restaurants, right? I don't have the time or the money to do it or anything. But my favorite restaurant that I enjoyed recently, they're closed now. They were called Eden Hill. I really, really enjoyed them. But a restaurant I want to really check out is called Adama. I'm really excited to check that place out. All right. Technically, I didn't even finish writing this recipe in the book. So now I'm just doing it off of memory now. All right, that one's done. Cool. Gucci. Yamaguchi. So. I'm not sure if I want to keep writing recipes tonight. Like, I'm tired. Like, I came on tired. Like, I knew. Like I said, I was only gonna go live because, someone asked me to, and they're not even here. Why, Jor? It's okay. I'll gravy. We'll see. Ugh. Yeah, no, I think I'll actually call it tonight, only because like, I'm tired, and so, like, I won't be live again until around. Oh no, I won't even be live Sunday because Sunday's Father's Day, and I'll be at the restaurant from 8 in the morning till I don't fucking know. It's gonna be another stupid long day. So, ugh. Super long day. And yeah. So, yeah, that'll be a thing. I won't be live for Sunday. I'll be live on Monday. For sure. So we'll do that. I know. Oh, Jory, you're on now. You're online. I was like, yeah. I said I went online just because you asked. All right. because you're here now, finally, I'll do one more recipe. I'll push through it. I'll do one more. So we'll do our strawberry lychee sorbet. All right, so blah 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 blah. Also, guys, I'm everyone's present. It's like these are also really bad like underwear for underwear, so I just use it as like PJs. All right. So we'll do yeah, so my day was really long. We were actually like super busy today. For a Thursday especially, which is great. Um uh Sold a lot of fucking burgers today, which is pretty nuts. A lot of sandwiches in general, which is great. I'm all about it. Um but phase 2 of my restaurant, the menu change is going to happen next week, which is great. I got a lot of notes done on what I want to be done for next week. So it's a lot of work, man. A lot of work. How's your day? Hell yeah. I'm glad you had a good day today. Any other big things come up? Not currently right now. Like it's just right now we have to. We're doing a lot of prep at the restaurant. We're trying to survive for Father's Day. Because Father's Day is one of the busier days. As it used to not be a busy holiday for restaurants, but I think people realize like, oh wait, Dad, we love you. We're gonna go out to the restaurant and treat you like mom now. so, um, so we're gonna be open pretty late. Well, not pretty late, pretty early. Yes, I do have a daughter. I love my daughter so much. Yeah, no, she's the number one reason why I did a lot of changes in my life. So yeah, so I try really hard not to like show her on the lives and everything, but it's gonna get to a point here soon where she's just gonna be another character in these, you know. Um, the problem with being a chef is you don't really get to have those days off. Uh, and on top of that, it's even harder when you're actually good at your job. Um, yeah, but the restaurant I'm at now, I can have your kids are allowed in that restaurant. So I'm gonna probably have my daughter come in, and dine a little bit, so I can say hi to her and all that stuff. And honestly, it's like I don't even celebrate my own birthday, so it's really not like a big deal to me. Yeah, yeah. So it's just like I like to just vibe for the most part. I like being busy. I like to work. I like being at work for the most part. There are days where I'm just like I really don't want to fucking be here. There's a lot of days where I have like imposter syndrome and everything, but I have to remind myself it's like I'm doing the job. I'm doing the do. I'm getting the accolades. I'm getting recognized. I'm doing the do, so it's not imposter syndrome, which is always like nice to kind of like bring myself out of it, right? So, but yeah, guys, we're gonna do the do. We're gonna kill the chat, and the reason why is just because like I'm tired, you know. But I'm glad you stopped by, Jor. Like, cause I did go online for you because you asked on one of my videos to go live. But I will not be live until Monday, so don't expect anything from there. You know, all that jazz. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming in. Twitch, YouTube, all that stuff, TikTok. You guys make me moist. Really, thank you guys. And I will see you guys later. If you guys don't know, look at the QR code, Patreon, all the recipes that I write and everything. They are on there in its written format, so you guys get to have the whole juiciness. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in. Kiss the whole juiciness. But yeah,